Previously on Space Week.
Alright, looks like we've entered the atmosphere. We're looking at 0 G's, turning on air system. Alright, Alpha Bravo 279er over. We are making our rendezvous to the International Space Station. You've got Papa Jake and Logan here, commanding this bird. Looks like we're about 40,000 miles out from the International Space Station. Rendezvous should be taking place soon. Gonna do a cycle of the air system now. Air systems are good, power systems are good. We are good to go. We are good to go. Houston, we're seeing a bit of an issue here. It does not look like the International Space Station is showing up on our radar or map system. Looks like we're only about 10,000 miles out, Houston. Let me see if I can't dial in a little bit closer here. I'm not seeing it. It's not there.
What do you mean it's not there?
I mean, it's not there. There should be a massive thing there. Nothing's there. Houston, are you sure we're in the right position? Over.
Flying Eagle, it appears we forgot to build the space station.
What?
Looking into that now.
What do you mean you didn't build it?
Yeah, it was on the list of things to do and was moved down
The whole thing.
that
You
list.
forgot to build the whole thing.
Don't worry, Whiskey 9 or 2 Eagle. We have our best Box 4 builders on the situation. We'll update. Over.
There's no space station?
They didn't build it. They didn't build it at all. They said they forgot to build it. I don't care who you're putting on it. I don't care if they're the best Box 4 builder in the universe. You know what, Houston? We're giving you 2 days. We've got 2 days of life support on this thing. You have 2 days to get this thing built, or we're bringing this mission back home. Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? It's Papa Jake here from Team Infinite. We are back with a brand new video. You guys were so savage. You guys smacked that like button. You guys kept sharing the video that we are continuing Space Week. Every video we upload, we want to get 100,000 likes. And if we get 100,000 likes, we will keep the previous build, and we will add on to it with a new awesome creation. Not only that, guys, but if these videos keep getting 100,000 likes, we have a plan to do a 24-hour challenge. Today, we're building the International Space Station. We already built the rocket, so now it's time to link up with the International Space Station and get this thing built. As you guys can see, we kept the whole thing. The inside is still working. We got all the lighting systems. Everything is online. Now it's time to build the actual space station beside it. So this is going to be bigger because this is going to be our living quarters. So obviously, if we're going to be surviving for a 24-hour challenge, we need to have a lot of room. I also went and got a bunch of new stuff to deck it out with. So let's start building and creating the space station. Working on the box for it for a little while now, and check it out, it is looking awesome. We have mostly everything done. The walls and the roof are not done yet. Logan's doing some breakdancing moves, but check this out, guys. So over here is going to be the airlock. We're actually going for a bigger airlock, so there's going to be another wall here, and we're going to have a 2-step way to get inside, and I've got some cool stuff we're going to put in there. Then if you guys come over here, this is going to be more of like a sleeping quarters / chill area. All of this is going to be built up to be like our kind of like place where we sleep at night, and then over here is going to be the command module for the actual space station. We still have a lot to build, and we have a ton of really cool technology to put inside this before it's done. So let's keep building and get the roof done. Station is coming along looking great. Check it out. It might be a little bit hard to see, but it is all massive inside here. You guys can see from the outside just how big it is. So now that this is done, we got to finalize this wall. I'm gonna go start working on the airlock. That's gonna be a 2-stage airlock, and then we can get inside here and start decking it out with all of our cool electronics and other awesome space gear. We're actually inside the spaceship from the last video. Obviously, you guys know this is our main part. We got the cockpit up here. It is looking all awesome with all of our control modules, everything in there. Now it's time for us to build the door into the International Space Station. So this is pretty cool. At first, we got to build the airlock. Once the airlock's done, we can actually go inside and we can start decking it out with lights, electronics. So guys, now I'm going to show off the airlock. Once we actually dock our spaceship with the International Space Station, basically you open this up. This is the main stage of the airlock. You're going to enter in just like this. We're going to come in here. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but that's okay. Once we get in here, we're going to close both hatches. Again, we haven't done the handle on this side yet, but we'll have both hatches close in on each other. Now all we have to do is make sure that we pressurize this place. We're going to pull down the pressure release. 3, 2, 1. That's going to start the pressure release. 3, 2, 1. There we go. We are pressurized, and we can enter into the space station. So check it out. This is inside the space station. We've been working on it for a little bit. We've got most of the lighting done, as well as, of course, the airlock door done. We also have LED strips because this wouldn't be a spaceship without a bunch of LED strips. So we're gonna put those up. Once that's all done, we can start working on our sleeping pod. Also, if we get 100,000 likes on this video, are doing a 24-hour challenge, and we were thinking, what if we go to a new planet and we survive there? But the only problem is the nearest planet is like hundreds of light years away. So we gotta make a cryopod that we can go into and sleep for hundreds of years so that we can wake up on a brand new planet. Over here, we have a fan that's venting oxygen. This was originally gonna be kind of like our storage compartment where we're gonna put our food and all of our items, but we decided this is gonna be the command module. Link it up with our computers so we can access all the stuff like Google Earth and all the important technical stuff that we need when operating the space station. We have the LEDs set up in the command module here, so now we can actually change the colors and go to red, green, blue. Now it is truly looking like the space station. This is awesome. The cool thing about this, guys, though, is now we can control it from the control module, so we can turn it on, make it blue, make it red, make it whatever color we want. Now that the LEDs are done, we're gonna start working on the cryopod, which we have a couple cool things to add. And guys, don't forget, we wanna do a 24-hour challenge once we get to the new planet. If you guys want us to do that, make sure to smack that like button down below. If we get 100,000 likes, we will do the 24-hour challenge, and we'll definitely need to add some more supplies to this because we're going on a massive space mission. All right, guys, so we're back in the command module. It looks like Houston was able to get the International Space Station built, so now all we have to do is rendezvous with it. We're gonna interlock our spaceship with the International Space Station and transfer over to there. If everything goes as planned, we'll have a new home in less than a couple minutes. All right, I'm gonna do a power cycle here, make sure all of our power systems are online. Looks like we're good to go. All right, everything's good to go. Systems are online. Houston, I can see her now. She's coming up bright and clear on all of our radar systems. We are ready for rendezvous.
She's beautiful.
My God, we did a good job with that. We're putting her into docking mode now. All right, space shuttle is into docking mode. Logan, you're gonna need to take controls of this. I'm opening up the hatch now. She'll be free to dock in 3, 2, 1. Hatch is open, you're good to go. It's all on you, Logan.
Just a little bit to the left, closer.
Giving you a little bit extra thrust here. We're gonna come in slow but nice. Helmets on, helmets on. We're getting ready to dock.
3, 2.
Just docked with the space station. Air systems are go. Checking life support. Life support's online. We're good to go. Roger that, Houston. We have docked with the International Space Station. We're gonna depart now. I'm excited to see everything. I'm also hungry, so they should have some space food in there, as well as all the supplies we need. 3, 2, 1, depressurizing. All right, let's go. One of us is gonna have to go in at a time. We'll depressurize and get in. It's a safety precaution, but we don't want to have both these things blown up. Logan's gonna shut the door on his side.
See you guys in a bit.
Hatch is closed. Now we gotta depressurize. Putting my helmet on just in case. 3, 2, 1. Pressure locks enabled. Pressurizing. Let's check it out. There she is. Oh my God. Logan, you gotta see her.
Depressurizing.
Dude, check it out in here. This is sick. Welcome, guys, to the space station. I'm working on starting up the systems. Looks like everything is good. Life support functions have all been good. Power ship systems are all online. Also, our radio and command comms are all online. And guys, look at this new living space. Coming from such a small aircraft into here. Before we eat dinner, I think it's time to do a quick little tour of the space station. So over here is our command module. This is where we can get into contact with Houston. It's also our mapping system, so we can actually map out where we're gonna travel. Over here, if you follow the LED strip, is the sleeping quarters. Now, I know it doesn't look like much, but we have room for both regular sleeping as well as our cryopod. Now, we only have one of these babies, but this is pretty cool. This cryopod will keep you alive and keep you asleep for over hundreds to thousands of years, all using freezing technology. You slide this open, you get in, you set how many years you want to go to sleep, and you're good to go. Over here, guys, we got a little bit of a recreational area. We got lots of room.
This is like the lounge slash
Commander
dinner
Logan over
area.
here. Yeah. Last but not least, over here, this is where we store all of our really awesome space gear. We've got EVA helmets in case we need to do a spacewalk, extra oxygen tanks, space guns in case there's aliens.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
Don't
watch out,
point
watch
that at
out.
me.
Pretty cool, isn't it? And we've got our space food. So Got our astronaut official food here. I'm gonna have mint chocolate chip ice cream. Actually, that's my favorite.
No. Switch.
Oh, you want to switch? All right.
Yeah.
Chocolate ice cream with chocolate chips. Let's do it. Now, guys, this is ice cream that's been freeze-dried to go into space. Because obviously in space, you don't have a fridge. You can't keep it as a liquid. Check that out. Dude, look at that. It's crunchy ice cream. All right, let me try mine. I've got chocolate ice cream with chocolate chips. It kind of melts into real... We got a planet. Checking coordinates now. Houston, go for Papa Jake.
We're gonna need you two to go investigate this planet. This might be the biggest
understand.
find of a lifetime.
What did Houston say?
We're looking at a 100-year journey. They want us to go there. They want us to explore the planet.
Just us in the space station?
I mean, I know it's unconventional, but the space station is built to fly. It's built to travel a journey of that magnitude. It's just one problem. We only have one cryopod. One of us will need to stay awake for the journey. Also, as advanced as the space station is, she's incapable of autopiloting at that magnitude. You're gonna have to fly her there.
Are you saying I have to stay awake for 100 years?
To me, it'll feel like seconds, but yes, to you, it will be 100 years. But Logan, think about this. If this planet harbors life, or at best gives us answers to our galaxy, then we have to go there. We have to travel here. This is what we came here for. We'll put in the coordinates, and I'll get in the cryopod, and we'll start departing tonight. The sooner we can get there, the better. It'll be a long journey, but we can do this. Alright guys, so now it's time for me to go to sleep for 100 years while Logan stays awake to man the spacecraft. And now I get inside. Once I'm inside, Logan's gonna use the activator to activate the liquid cooling. You'll see a massive stream of gas come over me, and eventually I'll be asleep and in here for 100 years. Now I'm in the cryo chamber. It's time to get into position. Logan's gonna close the glass encasing and activate the cryofusion. I'll see you guys in 100 years.
Here we go. I guess now I just gotta wait 100 years. What should I do? This is pretty fun. I guess I'll just monitor the ship and make sure everything's okay. In the meantime, guys, I guess I'm just gonna keep practicing my bottle flips.